Good morning, Mr. Michael. Hi, Opal.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
Very well.
It's good
And
to
you?
see you. Thank you. I'm doing well, thank you. It's good to see you. The one time that we get to see you closely.
Yeah, it's been a while. I
It-
think do you know my colleague Jan Tanwa? I think you've met
um,
met him.
I don't remember, but it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. And I'm happy. Would you like to share your slides yourselves, or would you like me to share it for you? Or you don't have slides?
No, yeah, we have slides. Yeah, I can
Okay.
share it.
Can
I
you
think.
can you check if you can share it? All right.
Yeah, let me just check to see. Oh no, hold on. I'm gonna do.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I can unshare.
Thank you so much. Good morning, Opal.
Good morning, Sadia.
Thank you for joining. How are you this morning?
Very fresh.
That's great. Would you be presenting slides?
Yes, please. Do I share my screen?
Yes. Could you see if you can share yourself?
Okay, just a moment,
Thank you.
please. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Can you make it full screen?
Wait. I think it's a bit slow.
If you want, you can send it to me on my email as a PDF, and I can share it for you if that's easier.
Okay, that would work also.
All right. So
Yeah.
thank you. Good morning, sir. Sir, you're on mute.
Well, I was just saying hi to everyone. Hey. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
We're almost there, right? It's almost time. So shall we wait for...
Sir, 2 more minutes and then we can begin.
No, I'm going to... Would you like to share the background with Afshana? Was it part of the email message?
No, sir. If she
Um,
joins
it,
by the link, this link, background will be automatically popped up. She can just turn on the video and it will be there.
all right. Since it's already time. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you for joining. We'll begin. Good morning, everyone. I have the pleasure to welcome you to the Thailand Forum 2026 as a pre-event for the 16th Social Business Day, which will be held in Dhaka this year. My name is Sadia Zahid. I'm a program officer with the Center AIT. As you know, this year's event is especially meaningful as it celebrates two historic milestones, the 50th year of the Grameen Bank's establishment and the 20th anniversary of the Nobel Peace Prize for both Grameen Bank and Professor Mohammed Yunus. To begin the session, I'd like to invite Professor Faiz Shah to give us a welcome remark. So, thank you. Sir, you're on mute.
That's also becoming an annual ritual. I start off and then I'm told it's mute. So I was just going to say, welcome everybody. Good morning, and it's lovely to be among friends. This is coming quite a ritual for us. We meet at least once a year, either here or in Dhaka, and catch up on each other's good work. Today, I think we mark a special occasion, as Sadia just reminded us, uh, two very important anniversaries. Uh, the Nobel Peace Prize actually, perhaps the first time that I'm aware of, has kick-started something that this particular Nobel Prize that no other might have, which is the clear propulsion of an idea that has been tested, of course, across our various communities in various shapes, but has formalized and scaled as no other, perhaps, idea in the Nobel Peace Prize history has. Not because only that it's a great idea, but also because it's spearheaded by a robust thinking and a set of partnerships that make it even stronger, more vibrant, and as varied as environments allow. So let's all be, congratulate each other first of all, and also be grateful that we became part of something that is an idea that has not only aligned with what our own aspirations have been in our own work, and that what we have perhaps all in different ways wanted to in the same in different ways, but also it has united us into a kind of a global family and a club for good. Now, that being said, and congratulations, of course, spread around, the challenge itself is also multiplying. As we multiply in numbers, as we multiply in the varieties of work that we do, as we multiply in the influence that we generate and the impact that we hope to and continue to aspire uh, uh, to create, we are also faced with the challenge that comes with complexity, the challenge that comes with geographical differentiation, the challenge that comes with integration of good ideas, and the challenge, of course, that comes with projecting an image that is unique as far as our work is concerned, but also united in a way that it propels this idea further, and it propels it into more variety, more geographical differentiation, more impact as we go. So it is in this context, this anniversary, and this in this emerging challenge of numbers and variety and diversity, that this particular event is, I think, quite relevant. So allow me to welcome everyone. I mean, all of us are friends. We've worked together, sometimes not closely enough, but always supported each other, at least in tangible ways, through working through meetings, through supporting each other's ideas, and through occasionally even collaborating in project level work. But the message for today, as we reach out to each of you to present your the year gone by and aspirations for next year, is that is there a way that we can perhaps further unite in projecting this idea that we all espouse as enterprise-led development, social business, business solutions to social development in more effective ways through collaboration. So maybe that might be something that we will be able to project when we go to Dhaka and our national presentation is made. I hope to see that there are at least one or two great ideas that we can then all buy into and then demonstrate for the next year to come. So with that quick welcome, I'd like to send it back to Sadia to get on with the real business of today. And also thank you all for being here today, and also for making Thailand such a vibrant hub of social business. I believe with more centers joining in soon, and we do have a way to show where we can of sharing success, of sharing impact, and also sometimes, if not always, rallying to issues that may not directly impact us in Thailand, but we may have thoughts to share and experience to share for other colleagues across the world outside of Thailand to perhaps add value to what they do. So thanks a lot for joining, and I look forward to everybody's engagement. Thanks, Sadia.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to start off with our newest addition to YSVCs with Dr. Duminda from Siam University. Sir, if you'd like to kick us off.
Okay. Thank you, Sadia and Professor Pais. And actually, we are very happy to be part of this network and the social business. So again, I thank you for your support and for the Thailand Center for getting us into your networking. And in future, actually, we hope to do our best in the social business area. And so these are the things. And also I have to tell some word about our president also, Dr. Ponchai Mongongwanit. Actually, he was the one who was the having this the being with the Yunus Center for a long time, but for a lot of reasons we could not do it. But this the Thailand Forum it's a good platform for us to introduce ourselves and how we are going to be part of it. As we are a new center, actually, we need more time to understand and being part of with you. So again, in my speech, I'm just giving my the gratitude for all of you, and I request you all the support to our center and be part of your networks, and do the best thing for the society. Thank you again, Sadia. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I will give short introductions for everybody, but if it's possible for you, please let us know what you are doing with your center, how you're engaged with the center right now, so everybody has a little bit of better idea of your engagement with the center. If I may invite from Chulalongkorn University, Vichitra Kumenha.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Vichaya Gomin from Chulalongkorn University. I am here with Apshana there, and will we talk something about our work or just introduce ourselves right now? What do you think?
Since
Pasha.
Sadia's mic seems to be malfunctioning, maybe shall we go straight into our work also after the introduction, and then we can do it in one go if possible.
Oh, it means that I present my work right now? Or
Yes, you can.
Yes, please, if you
okay.
like.
Okay, so Apshana, can you do that for me, please?
Yes, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Before going there, I want to share my presentation with you.
You should be able to share your own screen.
Yes, sure. So welcome to Kustri Social Business presentation. And thank you so much for giving the opportunity to my director and to my deputy director, Ajahn Bichai Komin. So our topic to discuss here is about transforming Thailand's grassroots economy through sustainable entrepreneurship. And the Chula Center for Social Business and Sustainable Economy will be the base here to talk about. And for these things, like Thailand has a long traditions of social businesses, and business usually is like profit making. They don't have like some kind of maybe lack of business planning, then investment planning, financial management. May not have the the marketing or branding capacities from the from the grassroots people. But here our target is to give them the foundations. So we have the foundation that implemented through the social Chulalongkorn University Yunus Social Business Center and Chulalongkorn University Social Research Institute is the foundation for these activities to train them uh, to connect to bring the connections here and supported directly. It will be directly supported by the Chulalongkorn University. So the legacy is that the academicians and researchers are long time working on these things, and we have the knowledge based capacities, and we can give the distribute the knowledge based on our pre-existing network community enterprise and small scale entrepreneurs that already developing. So our research can be used, our knowledge can be used, and we can engage more people in grassroots economies for developments. So here that the initiatives we have, the launch is that we have a 3 years project. It already launched in April 2026. And our base is the redesigning, our objectives is to redesigning enterprise to generate both economic and social values. So when we look back our traditional business pattern, it's more about the like income, profit, then maybe some kind of donations, but they have the general economic viability and business models. But when we talk from the academic perspectives, from the research perspectives, it's more about and talk about the social business. So we can look at that. It brings the local livelihoods and sustainable community development. So the core principle here we have used the Professor Nobel laureate, the Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus social values theories, and we have used this one to improve local livelihoods and contribute the sustainable development of their communities, because we think that previous business capacities, they don't think about the sustainability issues. And but here in with the social business, we bring the sustainable development of the communities, and we talk about that uh, and we bring the relationship more quickly, move more quickly, and and effective towards implementations so easily. And it's a kind of paradigm shift from grassroots entrepreneurships. So why we are taking it's a paradigm shifts. Kind of, it's like if we look at the traditional enterprise model, it's a solely profit driven focus. But when we talk about the social business patterns, then dual economic and social values, and it brings more networking, collaboration, and knowledge access. Where the traditional business pattern is a more isolated operation efforts, and they have the business owners doesn't have any platform to have developed their networking knowledge exchange, have developed the traditional knowledge and existing knowledge. And another thing is that conventional extractive business practice is a traditional practice, but here we bring the sustainable entrepreneurship approach. And the engine driving here is the training, mentorships, pilots, and connections, and activating pilots across high impact local sectors. So for example, we have like community based tourism is the sector one. So local areas, there is a Thailand is famous for tourisms, and local people are engaged in scattered way in local tourism practices. So we want to bring them in a sustainable manner and benefits from visitor economies. And another thing is that local food production, and another next is the community entrepreneurship.
Sorry, a 30-minute warning, just so we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
keep
please.
it in
Yeah.
time.
So we
30
have three goals.
seconds.
We have 3 years, 5 regions of Thailand. We'll spread our networking, and 30 communities supported. So through this, we think that our research, our activities will target the 4 SDG goals. SDG 1, no poverty. SDG 8, decent work and economic growth. And SDG 8, reduce inequalities. And SDG 11 is about sustainable communities. So this is our target, and this is the in a the one slide to show everything, like what we want, what we planned, what we plan to work in future, and for the sustainable development goals. Thank you so much, Sadia.
Thank you so much, ma'am. If you could share your slides with us as well, that would be lovely.
Oh, thank you so much. I will share this one.
Thank you. If I could request Mr. Michael from Payap University to please present next.
Okay, hi, good morning, everybody. Very nice to see old faces, new faces. Just to give you a quick update on what we are doing in Chiang Mai. So over the last year, we've initiated a project with 29 faculty members from about 15 different universities around our area. They came to Payap basically to figure out how we can replicate the kind of center that we're running here at their universities. So this is an ongoing project. This was the first batch that happened in January. It's going to happen basically over the next few years to the point where we're building up to enable these universities to open. They won't necessarily be UNIS centers, but they will be centers that are promoting social business and social enterprise. Second project that we have, which is an ongoing project. So every year we have about 140, 150 students in Myanmar who we teach social business to online. Actually, my colleague at the moment, Ajahn Marut, is listening to one of their final presentations. So these students are all future community leaders, and the idea being that we can get them to generate ideas around more micro social businesses rather than bigger social businesses. Since this project started 2017, we've had over 1,500 students go through this program. This year we have 148. Another program that we're running is finishing actually today. So today is the certificates that we're going to be offering the students. This is a one-year program related to social enterprise and creation and management. It's a part-time program, 1 year. Students go through very similar idea, developing their own social business ideas. So that one is finishing today, and the new batch is going to be opening in August. Another program that we've run a pilot for, and we're hoping that it's going to continue next year is, oh, sorry, I skipped a slide, is a shorter program, but very much focused on students from universities in Laos. So these are either students who are currently enrolled in university or students who have graduated, who are looking to open social businesses in their communities. And then the last ongoing, why is it not moving? The last ongoing program that we have, which actually started this year mainly, we are working with both schools, vocational schools and universities in the UK and the US who are bringing over students for 2-week programs to Thailand, and they come to the center and we talk to them about social business, the ideas behind it, the 3 zeros, sustainable development. This year we have 450 students from the UK and the US who are going to be visiting the center. So that's what we've been up to this year, depending on where we're talking about year, calendar year, academic year, but basically 2025 to 2026 academic year. And next year, we're going to be doing very much the same thing. This program especially will scale up. So we expect a lot more students coming through. And there are a couple more projects that we're working on related to creating an ecosystem where we can help young adults develop ideas, because one of the things we found, and this is the last thing I'll finish because I know I'm running out of time, but one of the issues we're finding is we're not getting enough good ideas for social businesses for impact investors to invest in. There is quite a lot of funding available. It's either very small scale funding or large scale funding, but the ideas are not coming through. So we're working on a project with a foundation in Switzerland to try and figure out how we can generate the next kind of like batch of future entrepreneurs. And hopefully we'll have some good news about that in the next few months. That's it from us. Thank you very much. And I hand it back to you, Sadia.
Thank you so much. You are doing such wonderful things and also kind of parallel things to what we are doing as well. So I hope that we're able to collaborate sometimes if you allow that. So next, I'd like to take, instead of inviting another YSBC, I'd like to take a moment to let you know something called the 3 Zero Clubs. I'm not sure if you know about them. So as it turns out, it happens that all the YSBCs that exist in universities don't have 3 Zero Clubs in them. And the universities that have 3 Zero Clubs don't have YSBCs. So I thought it might be a good idea to introduce the two to each other, since we're in the same kind of streams anyway. And of course, our views might inform each other. So if I may invite Opal to speak.
Good morning, everyone.
So if you could tell us a little bit about yourself, Opal, which university you're from, why you started the club, while I share your slides.
Okay, so greetings. I'm representing a member from 3 Zero Club, and I'm just a fresh graduate from the Faculty of Communication Arts, Chulalongkorn University. While I was studying full-time, I also run, I guess, a full-time youth-led environmental organization as well throughout my 4 year in university. And it's expanded from a group of 5 members to now 100 volunteers working towards environmental education in Thailand, and especially in groups of youth age 18 to 25. So thank you, Zadia, for the slides. So again, I'd like to introduce the work I've been doing for the past 4 years to all of you. Our group is called Green Youth Thailand, and it started off because I was engaged in this Model UN conversation about the increasing and alarming rise of global temperatures. And at that time, I was 18 years old. I felt it was very concerning. However, I was finding a platform to advocate on this environmental issues, but I found none of it to be like youth led. I really want to find a space where it's youth coming together and talking about the issues of the environment, and in specific climate change, in which we really cared about, because we are a generation that will soon be inheriting many adverse impacts of climate change. So this issue become very concerning to me. So because of that, I founded my own platform to speak about this issue. And at first we were just trying to, maybe inform a group of friends about what's happening in the world, but somehow that group expands from like 5 people to 20 to 40, and now we have been welcoming more than actually 5 batches of volunteers till present, and we have more than 100 volunteers with us right now. And all of them are high school and university students who are very passionate in youth-led climate action. So apart from our work that we actively do in media, we also work on like on-ground initiatives, whether it's through camps or it's through summits or seminars and many forms of other interactive activities where we find it to be very useful for youths to engage directly in the issue. And so this is a picture of our lovely volunteers. This is just a bit of them. There are many more people who's working behind the scenes, which I'm very grateful for. And up to date, we already made a media reach of up to 120,000 accounts. So a lot of young people are very active on Instagram, and that's where most of our work is like active. And with our campaign that we launched last year, we were also able to reach youths not just only in Bangkok itself, but throughout Thailand, through 47 cities or provinces across 77 provinces across Thailand. So that's a huge milestone that we would like to update you all about. Now, about fun key updates on where we have left off for the past 2 to 3 years. We just recently made our first TV debut on Thai PBS. So it was a program on proposing potential green policies that has to do with the upcoming Bangkok governor election. So as youths, we were able to have this platform to talk about how we can turn abandoned, spaces in Bangkok and utilize it to make it like a green and useful space for not just like people in that area, but basically how youth can also get involved. And our most probably like popular, I guess, or recognizable initiative is the Green Jobs Korea that we were able to have the funding from the European Union, where we welcome more than 100 youths from 40 schools back in 2024. So that was a very huge milestone for us to be able to secure that funding and able to launch like kind of a flagship initiative where we'll soon expand it through years to come. I guess when talking about like green jobs or green skills with younger generation, they're more keen to like participate because they see how they can also grow with the trend or the increased demand in the green jobs market, I'll say. And more than just the things we do, like as I've said, like in person, we're also very active online with like providing youth opportunities and really trying to communicate environmental issues in a very Gen Z manner. Okay, next slide, please. Um, this is like a photo of our initiative, as I've mentioned back in 2024 with the funding of European Union. And this is the lovely youth from Thailand who are very active in the environmental space. Next slide, please. Okay, and this is what we're working towards for this upcoming year is we try to go more into schools and really try to have our initiative incorporated in school systems. So now we're developing this 44 questions cards, conversation cards to fall in love with the earth. And soon we hopefully to have some youths like, in different provinces joining us in this initiative where we can distribute this climate action kit or like the conversation cards where they can lead in their own space. So that's the way we want to go about it this year. And that's all about it. Next slide is basically if you like to follow more about us and learn more about what we do, or in any way you would like to support our work, I would be more than happy to have a conversation and talk. And we're so much ready to do more and more for Thailand and beyond. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful experience. I think this is one time that when youth and experience can be informing each other through clubs like yours. And we would love to connect with other clubs who are also working. Keeping up with the schedule, if I may invite Ajahn Bhattaria from NIDA, the National Institute of Development Administration, to give her updates next, please. สวัสดีค่ะอาจารย์
Sadika, can you hear me properly?
Yes.
Yes. Good morning, everyone, colleagues and partner. I'm just do the greeting from CQ campus. Right now we have opening ceremony for CQ campus for the new scheme that we are going to work on with the partner. So it's my great pleasure to present UNUS NIDA Center Performance Report for 2025 to 2026. The main focus for our work is to present what we have been doing to drive social lab and support sustainable community enterprise development. Our goal is to empower communities and strengthen local enterprise, use data and knowledge for better decisions, and build partnerships for the long-term social impact. So what we have done during the last 2 years, first we established and operated a social lab at CQ campus Nakhon Ratchasima province that can be promoted the development of social enterprise and community enterprises through training, workshop, and field-based support. And we also developed UNUS NIDA Center Database System, conducted the feasibility of the university holding company, and supported the establishment of one model community enterprise. In total, we organized more than 10 community development activities and exhibit model community enterprise together with UNUS Thailand and build strong collaboration with the government, agency, and private sector and academic partner in the area. So the next slide highlight our work on the next slide, please. The timeline that we have done, we have a lot of collaboration with the Embassy of Bangladesh as well. So this slide highlight our work on the social lab and community enterprise development. On the left-hand side, our activities focus on the four main area and social business, model training, management, capacity development, and value chain development, and community product prototype development. So the key achievement is to the establishment of Ban Pandin Tham Creative handicraft community enterprise in CQ district. So as you can see here, they have a lot of interesting products. For example, the plastic boom and many things based on the BCG model. Okay. So overall, the project aims to strengthen the community enterprise and generate sustainable income and promote grassroots economic development. Okay, and the next slide, this is the website that we have done, that we have developed together with the Social Lab data platform. The objective of the system is to collect community data, track project progress, and analyze data by area and support the evidence-based policy decision. The Social Lab data system includes several key components: a community database, learning resources, research output, and community map, community products, and a monitoring dashboard as well. Okay, the expected outcome, we would like to have a centralized database for UNIS data center and a scalable data system that can be expanded to broader community impact. So the next slide is the action plan that we are going to do in this year and next year. And then we focus on the development of MIPA fiber-based product, especially designed and prototyping with the community. The key objectives are to empower community enterprise, create added value from agricultural materials, strengthen the grassroots economy, and promote the green economy, and enhance community competitiveness. Okay. The value chain starts from raw material, particularly leads that moves to product design and prototyping, market development through both online and offline channels, and finally increase community income. So the expected outcome include prototype product made from MIPA fiber, communities, products branding, and online marketing, and so on. And to at least utmost outcome is to increase income for the community. So that's all for the presentation. Okay.
Thank you so much, Ajan. If I may request a round of applause for the wonderful presentation. Next, if I can invite UNIS Thailand to give its updates, please.
Yes, sure. Thank you so much. Let me just share my screen if that's okay. Wonderful. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Fantastic. Wow, what an exciting how exciting to hear all the updates from everyone as well. Let me zoom through our updates from the last country forum to now. I'm sure we're probably missing a couple of things out, but Grameen Thailand trying to establish Grameen Bank here in Thailand. Ongoing process, to be very frank with everyone as well. We've actually mobilized the investment with three key investors, but we're not quite sure on the exact investor project fit on some of them as well. There's been quite a lot of delays on different things as well. So we're just having a strategic rethink on this, but done a huge amount of field work, engaged a lot of institutions on this front, and hopefully we will see this operational either to the very end of this year or next year. But again, huge projects that we're really working on. The second one then is our seaweed social business work in Satun province. So we've had a lot of success with our community entrepreneurs down there. We have 35 women-led businesses. Some of them are doing really successfully, working with the National Innovations Agency. They've been selling products at national OTOP fairs and TOTOTO fairs and different things. We are also got the supply chain, so we now have registered social business company for the Ioma seaweed fish chip products, which will then fund hopefully this work. We've also just finished drafting Thailand's first national seaweed policy as well. So this will be presented to the Director General of the Department of Marine and Coastal Resources in next week. And this is part of the National Ocean Adaptation Plan, which is about to be launched as well. So this has been a formal government policy drafting process over the last 6 months. And then we've also just finished the Global Seaweed Breakthrough as well. So this is the first kind of global seaweed policy that's been developed as well. And we're one of the key authors of this as well. And this will be launched at COP in November in Turkey as well. So both social business work, policy work, and of course to mention our entrepreneurs have been actively involved in drafting this national and global policy as well. We've also had people replicate our seaweed work now in Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, and India. So as part of this open source knowledge sharing approach. Some key metrics. I'll fly over this. Waste Hero education. This has been going well. We've now reached more than 1 million students globally through this circular economy education project. We also ended up being brought in to draft and to support the ASEAN an ASEAN-based Green Schools initiative as well, and kind of the ASEAN Eco School policy. And now we're collaborating with the University of Cadiz in Spain to launch a new master's degree, online, asynchronous, costs around 50,000 baht for the whole master's degree. And this is in microfinance, human rights and development cooperation, focused on the circular economy and particularly focused on waste picker empowerment. So really a very, very, very niche master's degree, but very accessible and targeting waste picker support organizations and staff in there. We currently have the University of North Carolina with us at the moment, and they're visiting different projects, community enterprises in different communities to learn about social business. We also work with the International School Bangkok as well on experiential education programs. Hopefully we'll also be having Duke University and Indiana University joining us as well. We've been working with World Bank, ASEAN Secretariat and the German government on a new regional innovation and investment platform for the circular economy. So through this, is basically an accelerator program where corporates and social businesses come together and then are accelerated together. So through our work, we've basically enabled the acceleration of 6 corporates and 6 social businesses in Thailand. We've been working on rule of law, and we have this justice innovation white paper and policy, which was launched. I'm zooming through on this. quite a big success for us. We got asked by the Thai Health Promotion Fund to transform an association, a non-profit, on the topic of safe abortion into a social business model. So we've been venture building this organization. It's now a profitable social business through a B2B social business model linked in with government reimbursement services. And final one is we've been doing a lot of ecosystem building around the topic of social procurement. First with the World Economic, first with Audi and Ducati, then with the World Economic Forum, and more recently with SCAP. And this is where we've created the State of Social Procurement Report for Thailand, and now done a deep dive into agricultural value chains on the social business topic. Now we're trying to go into a next phase, and particularly looking at social procurement in events and MICE sector as well with TCEP, still in progress. And I think that's it. I'll stop sharing now. We've also got a couple of new projects that have come in as well, which I'll mention. One is on agroforestry and community-based tourism in Kanchanaburi, working with UNDP. Another is working on, again, on the topic of waste picker empowerment with UN Habitat, ASEAN and World Bank. And then another one is on financial innovation, again, with seaweeds. And then another project, which we've just recently got as well, is on working on parametric microinsurance for waste pickers as well. But these 4 projects have literally come in the last 2 weeks. So this is all kind of kicking off now as we look forward, in addition to continuation of the existing work.
Thanks so much, Callum. You guys are doing so much. If I could ask Ajahn Borden to give us an overview with Kasetsart University, please.
Hi there. Hi. How are you? I'm sorry. I'm in the car, so maybe a little, the picture is not so clear. Okay. Hi everyone, and thank you for let us join in. I just want to brief explain on what we have been doing at Kasetsart University. Basically, we try to combine the work that we are already doing it together with the work from UNUS. For example, right now we have another grant coming in. So in that sense, we combine UNUS work with the grant that we get, and we gave out 40 businesses in northeastern part of Thailand, 15,000 baht per each businesses, so that they can use this 15,000 baht to improve rural product, can commercialize better, more efficient, and in the nicer packaging and so forth. So in that sense, every work that we have been doing in Kasetsart, we try to combine UNUS work together. In that sense, we can get both work done at the same time, because you have to accept the fact that they have a lot of organizations in Thailand that are trying to help people around rural area, but the project will end after the money is gone. What we try to do is like this. I give you an example. Once this project is finished, at Kasetsart University during the February, we have what we call Kaset Fair, which is a sort of like a free market fair, one of the biggest in Thailand. And within 1 week, there's over 1.2 million people walking in through Kasetsart University. So we offer the places for those champion product to come and sell their product. So we try to combine the work that we have been doing together with the work that UNUS Center are trying to promote. So that's what we have been doing in the past year. So, and then I think I want to wrap it like this, so this way it doesn't take too much of your time. Thank you very much. And this is what have been the work of Kasetsart University in the past year.
Thank you, sir. Last but not the least, I'd like to invite my own center to present. Mr. Binay Karna will present on our behalf.
So let me share my screen. Can you all see my screen? Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. So, Dr. Faiz, with all your permission, allow me to proceed. So, as you all know, we are the first UNES center based outside Bangladesh, in a university UNES center. So, in 2009, as Professor Mohammad Yunus, with his all permission, we were the first UNES center, and today UNES center at AIT in this 16 years, 17th year running. So what we have done is we had touched the lives of more than 2,000 people across 20 countries. Not enough through speeches, of course, and through programs, through relationships, through showing up again and again in the places where social business had been never before. And we are the first UNES center built with university outside Bangladesh. And what it really means is that social business now has a home in the heart of Asia, and along with all the social business centers in Thailand. So let me tell you what we actually do, and I will keep it quite simple. I have just 2-3 slides only, and we teach, we train, we connect, and we refuse to stay in our lane. So we built a master's program in ESG and social business. So we believe that if you give the right people the right tools, then they go out and do extraordinary things. And this year, 72 people graduated, as you can see, and 72 new voices for social business and now sitting inside companies, governments, and organizations. So these are from Vietnam, where UNES Center at AIT runs for professional masters in ESG. And we walked into Pakistan's energy sector, WAPDA. So WAPDA is the Water and Power Development Authority of Pakistan. So as we said, we we trained over 200 professionals. Actually, this number is quite large, but I have just kept it last year's number. So we have trained more than 200 professionals, and along with that, we said yes when World Bank asked us to anchor a V Power, a network for women in South Asian energy sector. So it is kind of a of network under World Bank. So it is the network of women in energy sector. We have 61 partner organizations, all from South Asian countries, 7 South Asian countries, and this works on the capacity building in technical and soft skill capacity building of those women professionals. So along with that, we have a different wing called development management. So where we train central bankers in Bangladesh and government officers from Tanzania, and again, we brought the perspective of social business and thinking belongs inside financial institutions and not outside them. And every year we welcome students from around the world to come to Thailand and see social business with their own eyes, because some lessons we feel that some lessons can only be felt. So these are the overview of our activities in last year only, bringing you to the highlights. So I'm going to be honest with you. When I look back at the year, I don't see numbers actually. I see a lot of people, a lot of collaborators with us. So we had 130 central bankers from Bangladesh who came here and went home with a different perspective of their work. And we have 72 graduates, ESG graduates who has I literally wrestled through hard questions with Dr. Faiz, of course, and choose to build their career around impact. And women from South Asia, and we have got the secretariat, V Power Secretariat, and we will host the secretariat which has been formally launched just last week in Sri Lanka, and where we also hosted the fourth regional conference on V Power. So the secretariat was handed over to UNES Center. So we will be running the secretariat activities, and along with that, we are also working on building the UNES network. So through our outreach programs, we have helped to establish UNUS centers across different universities in Thailand, the most recent one being Siam universities, and the conversation are ongoing with Bangkok University and KMUT. And moving forward, this is actually the last slide. I want to close with this. So we are doing different activities. So our next immediate plan is to develop the UNUS Center network in Thailand. So again, our new ESG cohort is being trained in our professional master's program. And we are now, since we are the V-Power Secretariat, we are working on building the activities of V-Power Secretariat, which will be a lot of technical training, soft skill trainings, and mobility visits, different things. And AdSmat, as I mentioned you, AdSmat, as I mentioned you, we were in Pakistan. Now we are expanding towards we are working on the new MOU, and we will expand towards the Africa and Southeast Asian regions and MENA regions, of course. So we are a small team with, we don't have unlimited resources, of course, but what we have is we work from our heart with our own Professor Faisa. So here for you. Thank you. So, sir, do you want to add something in this?
Thanks so much,
Thanks.
Vinay.
It's okay, Cap. Let's go.
So, am I allowed to share the video of UNUS Center which we created last year, if we have time?
Yes, sure. Let's do that.
Okay. So this is the video of UNUS Center which we created last year. So again, to give you an overview of what we are doing. So.
Welcome to the UNUS Center at the Asian Institute of Technology, YCA, AIT's social business and ESG hub. We translate knowledge into action, blending education and entrepreneurship into solutions for the most pressing challenges facing the world today. YCA is one of the oldest centers of its kind in the world. Created in collaboration with Professor Muhammad Yunus, UNUS Center AIT looks at addressing social issues through the power of the market. So we engage in projects, we train people, we run capacity building initiatives, and since the last few years, we've also collaborated with our schools of management and the schools of environment in running 2 degree programs, one in social business and entrepreneurship, and the other in ESG. One of our most recent and successful program is the Women Leaders Program for South Asia called SAR 100. Every year, we take 100 women engineers from 7 countries across the region and take them through cutting-edge programs in energy and sustainable energy transition in close collaboration with our sustainable energy program at AIT and also a whole global network of experts and industry specialists. Programs like this, SAR 100, combine AIT's knowledge infrastructure with global expertise, but addresses issues right at the grassroots, where inclusion of women, excellence in engineering, and issues of energy sustainability and energy transition are all combined into one big training program that has long-term impact through women leaders.
The training and capacity building landscape is constantly evolving, and to stay ahead of the curve, we need to give utmost importance on quality delivery of training contents and related services. To stay relevant as an international training and development provider, it is necessary to have excellent relationship with our client organizations and seize new opportunities. We are very much committed to serve our clients and strengthening our position as industry leader. During last 1 year, we at UNU Center conducted number of training programs for Ministry of Finance, Government of Tanzania. Apart from the above, we are also involved in many other capacity building projects across Asia and Africa at YCA.
Our Social Innovation Lab nurtures bold ideas that solve real-world problems. We empower youth and grassroots leaders to reimagine solutions that are inclusive, scalable, and human-centered.
Through programs like EdSMAT, we equip the next generation of leaders with skills that matter. Skills like resilience, mindset and systems change, and cross-sector collaboration. Capacity building is not just about learning, it's about transformation.
At UNU Center AIT, we have created an integrated learning management system where we ensure seamless coordination across different countries. Here, we have exploited the technology and knowledge most effectively to create a system which allows anyone to avail the education staying at their own place, where faculties and participants both can join from their respective places, ensuring their quality education and empowerment.
Behind every impactful program, there is a dedicated team. At YCA, operations go beyond administration. We deliver seamless end-to-end support for regional programs and high-level engagements. From coordinating multi-country training cohorts to hosting award ceremonies for 100+ participants, our team handles visas, accommodation, travel, venue, and real-time crisis response with care and precision. We have managed cross-border logistics for partners like World Bank, DFAC, UNESCO, and academic institutions across South Asia. Every operational detail is designed to ensure our clients and collaborators experience professionalism, reliability, and cultural sensitivity. And behind every well-run event is a team culture that values accountability, adaptability, and unity. This is how YCA delivers impact by making it all work together.
Thanks, Vinay. We took up a little bit of more time than we had hoped, but I'd like to, for the closing remarks, I'd like to invite Mr. Abdul Sattar, the Acting Managing Director for Grameen Shakti. So if you're still here with us.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good morning. Thank you, Sadia, for your nice anchoring. As we come to the end of the forum, I would like to thank you all, the chair of the forum, speakers, participants, organizers, and partners who have contributed to today's inspiring discussions. This year's Social Business Day carries a very important message. The theme, Social Business, the Language of Peace in a Fractured World, reminds us that in a world facing conflict, inequality, and environmental challenges, we need solutions that bring peoples together and create opportunities for all. This year is also special for the entire Grameen family. We are celebrating 50 years of Grameen Bank and 20 years since Professor Muhammad Yunus and Grameen Bank received the Nobel Peace Prize. These milestones remind us that a simple idea started in a small village in Bangladesh can grow into a global movement and change millions of lives. As part of Grameen Shakti, I have seen how social business ideas can improve people's lives through renewable energy, clean energy solution, and social innovation. We have learned that business can be a powerful tool to solve all the social and environmental problems. I hope today's discussion will generate new ideas, stronger partnership, and renewable energy for advancing the social business movement around the world. Thailand has been an important friend and partner in advancing social business. We deeply appreciate the contributions of universities, social entrepreneurs, youth leaders, and organizations across Thailand who continue to promote this movement. Your work shows that social business is a shared global effort. I would especially like to encourage the young people joining us today. The future belongs to those who are willing to dream, innovate, and take action also. Together, we can build a world of three zeros: zero net carbon emission, zero wealth concentration, and zero unemployment. This vision may seem ambitious, but every great change begins the people who believes it is possible. Let us continue to work together, strengthen the friendship between Bangladesh and Thailand, and expand the social business movement for a more peaceful, inclusive, and sustainable world. Thank you once again for your participation today. We extend a very warm welcome to all our friends and delegates from Thailand. We look forward to seeing many of you in Bangladesh during the 16th Social Business Day 2026. Have a wonderful day. We are eagerly waiting to welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I'd also like to take a minute to thank everybody who made the time to join the forum today, accommodating your busy schedules around launches and closings, etc. But if I could ask everyone to please turn on their videos for one quick group photo. Okay, I'll count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much one more time. We hope that we'd be able to represent everybody's works during Social Business Day and do it justice. It's a lot, but we'll do our best. So thanks so much. Goodbye, everybody.
Also, if I may,
Of course.
it's just we've just heard that the Royal Bureau has announced the demise of Her Royal Highness Princess Pacharakitiyaba. We'd like to join the Thai nation in mourning and also to remember Her Royal Highness's grace and her service to her nation. Please join me for a silent moment before we leave. Thanks, Adia.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. So I'll close the call. Thanks.